Hello, Twin Flames. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your daily energy read. And happy 2-2 portal. So this is the 2nd of February, which is the 2-2 date, and this is the second energy portal of the year, which we have every month. And today I wanted to do a quick reading specifically dedicated to the 2-2 portal. So we are going to be looking at what is it that the 2-2 portal brings in terms of opportunities, things to look forward to, something exciting for the journey. The second question is going to be about the karmic lessons that we're learning that may be more about, trials and tribulations, but something that's also going to be really beneficial for the next phase of the journey. Number 2 is, of course, the number of partnerships. So this is where we are looking at finding our allies, our partners. It could, of course, be your twin flame counterpart, or it could be somebody else who is on a similar journey or who gets certain area of your life and they can be there for you, they can share, they can support, all this wonderful stuff. And we'll start with an oracle message, of course, and we'll start with a message for Divine Feminine Collective. Also, on the 2-2 portal, we talk about card number 2 in Major Arcana, which is the High Priestess. And I have mentioned it a few times already with regards to this concept of connection to source, connection to the higher power, North Node going into Pisces. So again, this is like that reiteration of what is your relationship with the higher power, with your guides. Do you have practical application, or how do you get in touch, or how do you receive signs, right? Those are also questions for this portal. Wow, look at that. The Feminine's got the True Love card. And remember that true love, and then again, to me, this calls in, this is almost like 2 of Cups energy. This is like the 2 usually, right? Because the true love is towards someone else. But I love that actually in this card, she's looking at the mirror, at the reflection in the mirror. Because true love actually starts with loving that reflection in the mirror. Think about it. I'm not going to read the definition in full because I want to make this a quick read. But yeah, I actually do remember some of it because I've seen this card before in this reading. And that is the gist of it, Like, even look at the flower, like she's given herself a flower. What are you ready to do for yourself today, Divine Feminines, to express that love to yourself? And I feel like this is even more emphasized for the twin flame journey, because this is the point of, like, whatever you feel you need your divine masculine to provide for you, to give you, to do for you, you need to find that for yourself first, that you are a wholesome human being and you can provide all of that stuff for yourself. And that's going to be almost like a key that will unlock the path to your divine masculine coming in. For masculines, we see the deserving card, consciousness. This is like 6 of Cups and 6 of Wands combined. So you are deserving, divine masculines, and you need to create that world around you. And this is also, by the way, that kind of like you're walking in your garden, supposed to create that beautiful life. If you're looking at the feminine figure and you're thinking about your divine feminine, maybe that's part of it for you. But the truth is that whatever blessings you already received, you are deserving of them. And also whatever dreams you have for the future, you are deserving of them. That's the confirmation for you. But it's like, how do you make that happen? Are you just waiting in the corner for someone to come in and give it all to you? Or you're actually taking steps towards that beautiful future? And are you expressing gratitude for what you already have received? Okay, let's get the cards for the tarot read. And we'll get clarifiers as well. Look at that, 6 of Cups. I was just talking about this energy. Yeah, it's that it's the part of that energy of the card's energy where it's like, it's flowers, it's childlike joy, it's enjoying the moment. We were so much better at enjoying the moment and being present when we were kids. even when we were playing fantasy games that took us to different realities. You can still stay present even in that story. Five of Swords. And instead we turn that into going for some kind of goals that aren't even our goals, or following some kind of dreams that aren't our dreams. And now it's like, well, why did I spend all the time on some nonsense? Still have time to turn things around. So what is coming in for the Divine Feminines with this portal? Eight of Cups clarified by King of Wands. Yeah, so this is the divine masculine energy, kind of like on the background of the action of what's coming in. But the truth, it's almost like the carrot that's dangling in front of you. But the truth is, you need to leave certain unhealthy habits or certain activities that aren't serving you, that aren't for you. You need to leave those behind. And up to you, of course, what you feel is that. But again, yesterday we talked about the dream day exercise. So if you did that, if you are interested, just go back to that reading from yesterday and you'll see that that would be at the beginning of the reading, because that was connected to the oracle message for Divine Feminines. So if you did your dream day exercise and you actually describe that day quite in a detailed way, then compare it to where you are now and see what is standing between your current reality and that dream day. And what can you change in terms of like, what do you need to get rid of? Because that's where you're clearing the space, and it has potency on so many levels. So you have the union coming in, provided that you continue to cleanse the space and continue to elevate your day-to-day life. Wow. Remember I spoke about Two of Cups energy? Look at that. Masculines have Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. So guess what? The masculines are continuously filling up their cup, and they're receiving lots of confirmations and signs. This is what's coming in from the universe, that you're worthy, that you are loved, that you are deserving. And that gives the masculine a lot more courage and power to approach Divine Feminine and make them part of their dream, their reality. Beautiful. So you are loved. Remember that, and embrace it. Really embrace it. Embrace it with how you treat yourself, and also of course how you treat other people. What are the karmic lessons that the feminine is learning at this time? The Fool clarified by Knight of Wands. It's like knowing when to wait and when to take action, right? Like the discernment of like, do I just run after something because it looks attractive, because it's trendy, because somebody offered me something that, I really wanted to bring into my life, so I just went for it without deeper consideration? Or do I actually wait for the right moment to come and then I take action? This is like that understanding of divine timing and inner discernment, lessons around that. So maybe you'll make some hasty decision. Maybe you'll have an opportunity. Again, it will be like a temptation to agree to something where maybe you'll be taken advantage of. And the main lesson of it is, of course, to trust, but also to use your discernment, right? So you don't push things, and if it feels off, then you give yourself that time to figure things out, right? Or you can negotiate conditions that are more suitable to you, so you don't risk as much. That's also an option, by the way. You don't have to agree to what the other person is offering you 100%. You can bring in your conditions, but again, that comes in when you feel that sense of worthiness, right? And it's like, and also when you don't have the sense of rush, like, oh, I don't have time, so yeah, let's just do this. No. Wow. For masculines, another Ace of Cups. So it's interesting, right? Because it's both a blessing and kind of a curse at the same time. The main energy here is Four of Pentacles. So it's like masculines learning how to express and how to give their love, right? And where to hold it back maybe, and not to be taken advantage, right? So it's like, and where do they still have fears? Again, how do you make that wise decision? Like, how much do I want to go here? How far, you know, so that I don't overgive, but at the same time, I don't appear too closed off, because then the energy circulation breaks between people. If you were too closed off and just kind of like trying to play it safe, play it small, whether it's specifically with money or with your energy, with your time, with anything, right? So what I would say here, Divine Masculines, again, might be a tough lesson, and you may have to apologize for some of the things afterwards. Or you may need to recover yourself if you know that you've already given out too much. But what I would say is it's important to, it's not gonna work perfectly first time around. So it will take some trial and error here, right? But what's important is that you feel that you're giving as long as you have that extra energy, extra love to give, you know, when your cup is overflowing. If you have a bad day, if you're feeling low, or if the energy from the other person seems off, that's a clear sign to not give out as much, or maybe nothing at all. And you can always explain it to the person, and if the person is in alignment with you, then they will hear and they will understand, right? But it's not going to be that you'll be in the same capacity every single day, and you shouldn't be, right? That's not really the point. Okay, so some interesting scenarios and lessons coming in for the twins. I hope that you utilize the energy of this 2-2 portal to your benefit, and also you take this time to reflect and see, in, you know, with respect to High Priestess energy, where is it that you can improve your channel of communication with your higher power, and where you can utilize more of that being approach rather than doing, right? The answers are within. That's the whole point of the High Priestess, and you actually have High Priestess here. So embrace that energy today. Do your daily meditation, or maybe take a walk and listen. Just listen. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time,